not gonna lie to you. Gonna black out and just see my face. Uh, we talking about the age of Aquarius, right? If we're talking about esoteric shit, right? It's kind of the age of depression for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like I have been struggling for a long time. Um, and I'm not gonna say my mental health, just being very, very lonely. And it's just like, Trayvon, why don't you just go outside? And you are right, right? But every time I made an effort to go outside, especially in Atlanta, and I mean go outside in a way to connect with certain groups of people, whether that be volleyball or acting, right? I need to go branch out somewhere, but I just find myself like putting a really good effort out or putting my best foot forward and not being met with the same type of energy. It's either like I want to say fake or kind of nice nasty and or um just like we just don't mesh, and it's just like I get tired of trying to cultivate friendships and then in turn being depressed, trying again, and I guess people can say that's what life is. I'm tired of doing that, and I think that's creating an impediment and or depression or a depressive state. Because like right now, like where I am right now in my life, I would really, really appreciate friends, right, in a group and or a soul tribe to relate to or go back to. And I don't necessarily have that. And being that this is my like shooting the shit page, or I don't even say that, or just talking shit page, like I really like to just express how angry and how depressed I am. And depression is coming from where I work, um, not having that many friends, and then always trying to create friends and then being met with the bullshit. And it's just like, bro, I don't know. Like, and I can say I'm one of those people that's just like, if I see something, I'm not gonna say it. Like, if I see something that's off and it's off towards me directly, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna move, like accordingly. And if I see something that I don't like as a like, as your friend and individual, like I'm not gonna tell you because I feel as though like you need to learn yourself because you need to learn yourself and what you're doing, right? And we could all say that. Well, you should have told me. You should have told that person because they could always learn, and you're seeing something that they don't see probably, which also could be true too. I'm noticing something, I'm experiencing something that they probably don't know, but it's also how probable is that, right? If they're comfortable acting like that to you, I can't. I'm not gonna pinpoint a specific behavior, but a behavior that you're either triggered by or I'm either triggered by, that's not helpful. Like, would you want to stay in that situation and or friendship, right? Where you know that's how it's gonna end, right? So it's just like really very much like where is my friends? Like where are the people that I know that I can like build with that are honestly willing to actually like build a relationship with. I think people are also gonna say, well, you gotta do that first. I'm not going to subjugate myself to certain behaviors not trigger me and or just what's the word I'm looking for? Accept or I'm looking for a word. I think it starts with a C. Um, like be comfortable with certain behaviors, right? After I've done some healing to actually get over those like instances where that behavior was tolerated. Oh, that's what it was. Tolerated. It doesn't start with a C. It's toleration. Why would I tolerate some like type of behavior if I work to heal and acknowledge when that behavior was previously tolerated at my expense, And you're seeing that with other people, right? You can say that's also karmic too, which also can be that too. And it's just like, okay, so if this karmic cycle keeps happening, when am I going to know when it's not a karmic relationship, right? When it's not something that's I have to heal, right? Everything shouldn't feel like a lesson. Like everything in this life should not feel like a lesson. I feel like that is so hitting me hard right now. It's not only in friendships, but it's also in employment. It's also especially in sexual relationships because I'm not doing relationships. Mm-mm. But especially in sexual relationships right now because I'm gay. But we can go more into that later. But